So let's talk a little bit more about asparagus, shall we?
Shall we still with the subject, huh?
Yeah,
Stay
asparagus,
with the subject.
but with
That's right.
smoked salmon, which is
smoked
awesome.
Salmon, yeah. Smoked salmon, asparagus, a little bit of chopped eggs, amazing.
Ooh.
I'm not a big fan of pasta salads. I think is, but if it's done in the right way, then is acceptable. And I created this recipe especially for City Line.
Oh, well,
this is brand new. Didn't exist before yesterday.
Oh, nice. Okay. So, this is exclusive, people.
Exclusive.
You will only see it here.
I give you an exclusive. So what we need is somebody to do the asparagus this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so
somebody in your house should do it.
That's right.
And someone who's not Massimo.
Exactly. So you know that peeler over there that I showed you?
Yes.
That's what we need to do. We need to julienne also some green onions, and I like to use copious amounts of it because I love green onions.
Yeah, me
then
too.
we put a little bit of salt, pepper. And the salt will fake it today because I left it at the restaurant.
That's fine.
And a touch of lemon juice, okay? Like that. We stir it up nicely.
Is it the goopiness that you don't like about the traditional pasta salad?
Yes, it's a complete abuse of a good product.
Yeah, I hear you.
That and soggy tortillas, you know that, right?
Yes, I know that.
Like
Wrong.
Okay.
So you want it to be more fresh.
So now we have smoked salmon. Beautiful smoked salmon. You can do hot smoked, cold smoked, whatever. I mean, absolutely fantastic. I don't want to touch it with my hands because it's always leaving smokiness on it. But you just julienne, chop it up, do it, break it by hand, do whatever you like. You know, whatever floats your boat. That's what you're saying, Canada,
no,
right?
Yeah, that's what we say.
Okay,
whatever floats your boat, baby.
What is my...
What do you want?
Okay, no, I had my
I'm going to do this while you look for your thingy.
Okay, you do that,
okay.
And I'm going to abuse this one here.
Okay.
So we're going to chop some egg, just like that.
Nice.
And we have a beautiful little microplane over here.
Giving you some nice protein,
yes,
right, to go with your smoked salmon.
The egg will bridge the flavor between the two things, the asparagus and the smoked salmon.
Okay.
Okay, and now if you wanted to really jazz it up, you have some really important guests and you want to make it look good.
You want to be
then
fancy.
By all means, add some salmon eggs, you know, the kura.
Oh, okay, that is
now,
fancy pants.
Pasta. Cook the pasta the last minute, and then you rinse it with cold water quickly.
Okay.
And then what you can do is actually dress it immediately. Copious amounts of olive oil, because this is good for you.
Yeah.
Beautiful, excellent.
Very good for you.
A little bit of fresh chives.
Thank you very much.
A little bit more there. And voila.
We're done.
Sont fait. Allez.
You want to mix it up a little bit more?
Yeah, sure. But that, you know, you did a fantastic job. We don't need to
And then do
mix
I
it
put,
up.
what's on top there? Is it the...
That's the, oopla. Look at that.
Looking good.
And then you put your asparagus on the top. Let it fall wherever it may, because it's always nice to have a little organic feel. A little bit more olive oil.
And call it a day.
And call it a day.
Beautiful. Big hand for Massimo Capra.
Wild asparagus.
Oh, I love
put
that.
a little bit.
What do? You just blanched that? You steamed it?
Just slightly blanched, steamed, and that's it. Finished.
Good stuff. All right, let's call in a few of our other guest experts here to talk a little bit about when it comes to landscaping. Yeah, you want to put that close to you?
That's good, yeah.
When it comes to landscaping, because Massimo has a terrible yard as well.
Oh, yeah,
but
I do.
Apparently not as terrible as mine was. But anyways, he also has a terrible yard. We want to talk a little bit about what you need to think about in your backyard when it comes to things like pets and raccoons, because I know in Toronto we have a major raccoon problem. I know that's part of the reason why you stayed away from grass. You want it to look good.
That's why I wanted to stay away from your yard, because you had a raccoon problem. The truth is, when it comes to pets, they use the backyard as the bathroom.
Yeah,
all right?
they do.
So you really have to think about, do I have a male dog, do I have a female dog? Because they actually do it in different ways. And raccoons, same thing. They like specific spots. They always go to the washroom in the same spot. So changing it up and thinking about the materials is key. For male dogs, stay away from cedars and boxwoods. Because if you've got a leg lifter, those trees do not like urine. Female dogs, they tend to burn patches in the ground. So go more fescue-based grass seeds, because they can handle a lot more of the urine, the toxicity of it. All right? It's a little bit of a help. And again, it depends on the breeds of the dogs. If you mentioned you have a whippet, run. Leave some space for them to do laps, because they're going to. Because that's, I mean, that's lifestyle appropriate, right? That's your lifestyle. Make your backyard as appropriate as possible.
Would you ever do turf? Like the fake?
Absolutely never.
Really? Yeah. The fake grass looks pretty good these days.
So, and I love the fact that it's made of recycled product. The problem with the fake grass is once it's been turned into fake grass, you can't recycle it past that. So it lasts about 100,000 years in the landfill.
Oh,
so
that's your issue.
You're making a lifetime commitment for something that just kind of looks green and you don't have to look after it. So I have a problem with that one.
I thought you had a problem because you thought it was tacky. I'm like, no,
Well,
it's not
we can
tacky.
go there. Not offending anybody.
But it's not going to be. It's not biodegradable. It's going to be.
It gets to there and it stays there. So if you put fake grass in your backyard, or some people are using it on boulevards, their front yards, just purely aesthetic.
Yeah.
I mean, it has no other purpose. It's just to look good. Don't do it.
Very good. Okay. Well, your backyard's next. All right.
Next.
I want to see the before and I want to see the after.
I'm starting.
Thank you so much for all of your contributions today on the show.
Always.
Thank you, Carson.
Thank you.
I owe you everything.